Okay, let me do that. So the question here, but what Lata had asked me yesterday is that why it is very difficult to live family life. Or if I were to read her question from the message, why are we attached to our family? Why is it difficult to get over that? What can be done practically to start getting into non-attachment? This is her question. It's a very nice question. So yesterday I
1 minute. Can you just repeat that last question?
No, I will again. Why are we attached to our family is the first question. Why is it difficult to get over that is the second question. Third one is what can be done practically to start getting into non-attachment. These are the three questions.
Last sentence. Last question again. What
can be done practically to start getting into non-attachment?
Non-attachment. Okay. Then first is why attachment. Second is attachment. Third is how to. Got it.
Fine with the question. Yeah, Lata, you can say why did you arrive at this question better.
Huh?
You can say why did you get this question.
No, actually this was triggered by Padma Shri. So she was telling, why is it that we are attached? Maybe many things we can get over, but then there are some 4 or 5 people we are close to, your parents, your husband, your daughter, or your children. So this close circle, we are not able to get over, and then we don't feel the same way as we feel for our own children, for somebody else's children. So that is the attachment which is difficult to get over. Is the thing. I think all of us are also in the same thing. So Vilas, you also have your wife and son, and Bhatt has his daughters and wife, and Padmasri also has his son and daughter-in-law and all, and me also, my daughter and my husband and my parents and so on. So that is where we are so closely connected to, and then and how is it that, and then everything is connected with that. Then you will once you have those attachment, then you feel that you have to take care of them. It is your duty. And then for taking care of them, you need money. Then you start working, and everything starts in that direction. So then I was thinking vairagya or viveka in your mind is not going to help. So sadhana chatushtaya also to be established. So how is it? And then I had a question: why is it that we are attached to them? And then how to get over that? And then Padmasri also said it is not possible by staying in the family we can get over it. It's simply not possible is her statement. So that got me thinking, and then I thought, okay, let's discuss this, because this is something which is applicable for all of us.
Yes, very good. And I unfortunately don't have Padmasri. I don't know whether she's going to join or not. I messaged her. She has not responded either way. So let me answer. Let's take an simplest example. Let's take idli. Have you heard about idli?
Everybody has heard about idli. No?
Okay, good. I just wanted to ask. Okay. So do you like idli?
I don't have any preference. I don't like or dislike.
There comes Padmasri. Good. No. If idli.
Sorry.
Yeah. Good morning. So we were trying to answer to your question and we did not find you. So we started without.
Sorry.
So anyway, so the question is for all three. So you can unmute yourself. It's not required to mute. Is that do If idli were to be given in your plate, would you like it? Or do you have any preference?
No, what did you say? Idli, is it?
Yeah, idli. Have you heard about idli?
Oh, yeah. No,
Okay.
idli, yes. No problem. No preference, yes.
No, that's fine. But if
Feel
you
like,
if you were to be given idli, would you like to eat?
yeah.
Okay. And tomorrow?
For me, daily I can have idli.
Okay. So you have a liking for idli? Yes.
I always feel that is very safe. That is why I don't mind.
No, that's correct. Safe or unsafe is secondary, but you have a liking for idli.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can say so.
How about you? But every day, if you are given idli, what would you do?
I like daily different things. One day idli, one day nirdosa, one day nirdosa,
Right.
like that.
Okay.
But I have no problem. Same thing also for some time.
Okay. So you've seen me eating idli for 2 years. So can you do that?
I can't do it. That too in the canteen, how you manage it. I was wondering. I would have cooked myself.
I
and
can
brought
do
it.
it. I can do it.
Even I can do it. I have no problems.
Okay. So Padma Shri can do it.
Anyway, I keep eating the similar food only every day.
Okay. So now Padma Shri.
Same sambar, same taste, and
No problem.
idlis.
No, the only variety I do for tiffin, if it is the only thing, because I do variety is only because of the others at home. I wouldn't mind eating idli daily.
Exactly. I don't mind eating the same food continuously.
Now I understand.
Yeah, days and years together. Yeah.
Okay. So
And actually, I am eating the same food only. There is no kind of variation. It's only because when my husband says, "Oh, same thing again and again," then okay, I will say
okay. So except for but other two don't have any preference. But you like idli, right? If you had
There is
upma,
no liking.
no. let's-
Upma also no problem. If you give me upma every day, I will eat that also. No
Okay.
issues.
What about appam?
Appam also no problem. Anything is a fine. I have no that preference for food.
Okay. Fine. So one is a preference, one is no preference.
Because for me, it will be like this. Anything that is like this steamed or anything is okay. But if somebody says, "I'll give you sweet on all the 3 times of the day," no, I cannot take that.
I have no problem with that as well.
Okay. Good. Okay. Now, how is idli made?
Rice, urd dal, steam, water, salt,
Okay.
some fermentation.
Okay. So where is idli?
So you are naming it.
Mind.
Right, so
Mind.
this topic we have discussed before.
I know,
So
we
we are
have
putting all
discussed.
the ingredients. We are putting all those ingredients, making it in some form, and then giving it their name. And so everybody knows when you refer to that name, this is what is being referred to.
Okay. That is correct. But then the idli is not there, right? What happened? Everybody became silent.
If that way you think, yeah, Italy is not there.
No. It's not about the way I think. It's practical, right? So, whatever we all answered has ingredients. So where is idli? In any one of those, can you show idli?
No, it can be shaped into anything. Those are the ingredients.
That's right. So these ingredients are of four kinds. One is, it is Prithvi, earth element. It's Apo, water element. Tejo or Agni is a fire element. And Vayu, which is air element. That's all what you have. So when I say steamed idli, it means only these.
You also have Jivamsha in that, right?
No, you have only nutrition. Oja. Ojas is there. There is no Jiva.
Ojas. No Jiva. Ojas is there, okay.
See, out of 7 dhatus, starting with Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Majja, ending is Ojas, 7th dhatu. There is no Jivamsha there. Do you see any Jivamsha in that Urad Dal bhat? Is it walking? Is it sitting? Is it standing?
No, I was thinking, if it is sprouting, it will have Jivamsha inside.
No, that is correct. The plant has Jivamsha, but what Urad Dal you have kept at your home is not that plant, right?
No, it is already, that is removed, that Jivamsha from there.
Yes, so there is no Jiva, right? For sure.
Yes, it will not sprout.
No, it will not only sprout, it doesn't walk, it doesn't talk, it doesn't smile, it doesn't think, it doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
And if there are some insects which come because of moisture, it doesn't feel bad, correct? It doesn't fight. How come you have come here? Right?
Yeah.
So the insects are coming because it has Jivamsha, or it is coming because there is this Ojas in that? Nutrition.
It is Ojas, I agree.
Yes. So the thing what we can see is that only these 4 elements are there. Nothing else is there. In all of that what we are doing, meaning if you are putting water, urad dal and rava and all the whatever you are going to put, rava is made out of wheat, so like that, it's a byproduct of so many things, and it doesn't have any idli in that. What do you think? Okay, now have you heard about tatte idli?
Yes.
So do you like tatte idli?
Yeah.
Okay, how about, should it be soft or should it be slightly rough? If you were to call it the best idli.
Soft idli is good.
Soft idli is good. Have you heard about near our office you have Madurai idli?
Yes, I heard, but I never visited.
It's exactly opposite to Decathlon. Okay, anyway, so what's the difference between tatte idli and that idli? We don't know, we are not.
Idli is more smoother.
Yes,
It's more smooth. That idli.
So then you have Davanagere idli. So like that, many idlis, many different types of idli. So what do you think? Are they all good?
Yeah, that all are same. Maybe slight differences in hardness, softness, ingredients. I don't know, some slight variations. All are same.
All are same, right? So any difference in the nutrition value?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
Depends on the ingredient.
That's correct. So assuming that the ingredients are almost the same, the jeera and whatever is being put there is the same. So the ojas or the nutrition what is being generated is the same. Fairly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now what human being has done or the mind has done is to call something and create a story out of it. So then it becomes a location oriented. So like let us say if I take another good example of South Canara, neer dosa is the most important favorite item. And Puttur neer dosa is not like the Subramanya neer dosa, I think so. Or in Mudbitri, they make a better neer dosa. So like that, there are so many places where you get good neer dosa. So all these good and very nice, beautiful ones are just adjectives. They are neither beautiful nor they're ugly. But the mind gets attached to that. So I don't mind driving to a South Canara restaurant to eat neer dosa, because what is done in Bangalore is not good variety. So I need to find a South Canara restaurant in either Udupi or Bantwal or some chef of that kind or some person who can prepare like that and serve. What do you think? But since I am talking about this dosa.
Yeah, you are perfect. There are varieties of neer dosa. The neer dosa prepared in their respective home is always better, because there's a very particular taste and that heating and then thickness and ingredients of rice water that mix, what kind of rice you use, and then along with that what you eat, what kind of chutney, all together is called neer dosa.
Correct, absolutely.
And hotel quality is 30% of home quality.
That is
If
true.
you go to visit anybody's home, yeah,
And the mother, what she prepares is the best.
no doubt in that.
Yes.
Not only preparing, the serving also.
Yeah, serving also. There is a lot of love.
Yes.
So, this is called as family.
Attachment.
That's all what it is. Now we have submerged ourselves in idli or in dosa. The simplest one was to just fill up the stomach. In the process, we've got totally engrossed in idli and dosa and vada and upma and appam and all those kind, and non-veg and veg and this nutrition, that nutrition. Eating jowar is good, rice is not good, wheat is good, this is not good, and that, this. So all of this is what family is made up of. Agreeable?
Yeah.
Okay, now how do we get out of it? So the first thing to implement, if you were to do the sadhana chatushtaya, is viveka. We can't do vairagya immediately, even though it starts with that. So what is viveka here? What viveka you should have?
Viveka.
Viveka is there is no person there. Or yeah, correct. Can you name it as whatever? Husband, daughter, and all. So I'm just extending your example of idli, different types of idlis. Tatte idli, simple idli, madure idli, whatever. So like that. So you're naming each of those persons as husband, wife, children, parents, and all.
So, what happens?
So then, so you are creating that concept or relationship in the mind. That's a child, is your daughter, is your husband, and so on. So, but all are same in different forms, like tatta idli, that other different types of idlis or neer dosa.
Fairly right, not quite right.
Okay.
I don't deny that it is not true, but it is not deep enough. With this, you will never experience anything.
Okay.
That is for sure. Any other way you want to approach that? Other two also can try. So it's not only for Lata. And don't think that it is her question only and she should answer. Padma Shri, you can gun me down the way you normally do when I bring in bhakti and all that. So you can still bring it. And this is, I believe, was your question and she wrote to me and I am answering.
Didn't get what she wrote.
No. See, actually, that we had an initial discussion. So, Pasmas, you were asking, right, why we are attached to some 3-4 people around us. Remember that how we are not able to get. So, I was writing 3 questions to Vilas. Said, let us discuss this today. Why are we attached to our family? Why is it very difficult to get over this attachment? How can we get out of this?
Okay.
So, that was the 3 questions, and he is trying to answer that question using all these idli examples.
I wanted to deal with a simple thing rather than the family, because when I say family, husband, wife, and cousin, and brothers and sisters, and all that, it is complicated, right? So Padma Shri will gun me down saying that I have duty. I'm bound by duty, and it is not possible doing this and that and all that. So let's take a very simple example and we'll see whether this makes sense. That also might make sense. So my question here is, what is Viveka? This is for all 3 of you. So don't put it on only on Lata.
Yeah, so like I was telling, those are different, all our people around us are like different kinds of idlis. You yourself are also one kind of idli.
No, don't go so far, Lata. You have already gone to the family. No, stay with idli. Make yourself secure.
Okay.
Make first yourself secure. See, otherwise it becomes an intellectual insight. And then you will again say that I am intellectually doing it, I am not practically experiencing it.
Okay.
So stick with idli. Don't have to go to husband, wife and all that, even though it is true. If we could have experienced that, then we wouldn't have this question at all. Yes. So what is Vairagya? Sorry, what is Viveka? And this time I have decided I am not going to answer till everybody answers.
Viveka is to understand there is nothing called idli, really.
Okay, quite right. Almost better than the last answer. What is the correct answer?
You are put us in very tight spot today.
No, that's good actually.
I am searching for books.
Books.
I had many books read many number of times, but forgot.
Okay. So there's nothing like idli, really. So you are naming something as that.
So how does that become Viveka? You should, at the end of the answer, for all three of you, you should feel inside from deep within, wow, I got it. This is Viveka.
I understood how we should feel it. It is not intellectually answering.
Yes.
Now what I am trying to do is I am just trying to parrot what you have told earlier.
Yes. That is not required. So hence in the morning when I went to a walk, I decided we'll go through all the 9. Okay? Not today. From today we will start. Whenever it ends, it ends. That's the best thing, and I'll not answer. I'll only give pointers, but I will not answer.
Yeah, I think Viveka itself will go for then some classes then.
That's okay. It doesn't matter.
I have one dictionary for Advaita Vedanta.
You will not get it from there, but I have read enough. See, this is the tough part. Actually, to get over or remove that intellect and then really feel that.
Yes.
See, all the answers are coming to me. All the things, whatever you have told earlier. I'm not telling, but it has to come
From within.
from within and with the real realization.
Yes. And I gave you the example.
See, I can say.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can say it is 5 elements, it is hardness, softness, binding together, some creative force that is ourself, our human mind, shaping it and then arranging it and then naming it as Italy and bringing. I can tell all that. But
Yes, so all the three of you should get that, wow, I got it. Now I understand what is Viveka. Even if somebody were to question that in middle of the night, you can know that. So let's take as much time as it goes.
You should have given the homework yesterday. I would have come prepared.
That is not possible. You would have searched books and you would have written it down.
Just a few days back, I made a notes of all this. That sadhana judgment you are talking, na? Immediately that day itself, I am searching where is that note.
And Padma Shri has become silent.
No, I'm not silent. I still have a different way of understanding you. How much ever you disintegrate Italy into its individual ingredients, and how much ever you disintegrate a human body into its individual ingredient, as long as you see everybody equally, meaning if I'm getting a test wherein I will be able to say that I will do the same thing when I'm seeing somebody in trouble, I'm able to do the same thing that I would do to somebody close to me, then I am not treating the same thing together. If I don't get the test, and then feel inside that everybody is same. Until unless that is practical for me, because for me, even how much ever feeling you're getting inside is, you describe it anyhow, it is intellectualization only for me. For me, that feeling when it comes, when I see that somebody else is in need and I'm doing the exact same thing that I would do to help my close one, if I'm able to do that, that is when I see that, yes, I've started to see everybody in the same way. This disintegration and all for me is still intellectualization, and I know that intellectualization is the first step to go towards it.
No,
So
Padmashri.
my answer will be
No,
this
Padmashri.
one continuously.
No, Padmashri, you are not relaxing. You are literally running. You will not get it at all.
No, I'm not. No, I understand what you're saying, but for me, that goal is so till that point in time, I will be only intellectualizing like this, meaning disintegrating it.
No, that is correct.
How much ever you call it not intellectualizing, no, I will still call it intellectualizing as long as my actions don't align to my thoughts.
That is correct.
And until unless I get to that point,
No, for
where
that-
my actions align to the thought.
No, Padmashri, 1 second. Stop for a minute or a second at least. Is that you are looking at an end result. That end result required pause. So you need to pause. You are not pausing. You are not really stopping. You are running. And you are saying, unless I get that, unless I am able to see everybody equal, I will still be intellectualizing, and so I will not do anything.
No, I'm not saying I will not do anything. I'm able to intellectualize this whole thing. I'm able to think. But when I'm pushed to that point where whether I will be thinking like that is my question.
You can.
When I'm pushed to that point, because I am not saying there is no experimentation with all of that. That is what I'm saying. All our experiments are very individual experiments, wherein we are trying to see whether, when I'm seeing my husband, whether I can see him as 5 elements. That is fine. Meaning that once you start experiencing it, it is right. You are experiencing it. But then, am I able to treat everything equally? I am not able to treat everything equally is still my answer. Because if I was treating everything equally, there are few things which I would see behavior. It is largely different from what it was earlier, and I fully agree with you. This is not a one-step 0-1 situation, but still, for me, this division and what you're explaining is making me understand a little bit more. That's all. But
No, you have.
it is not pushing me to technical.
No, the question what you need to ask is to yourself, do you want to experience? That's the question.
No, I want to experience. No, for example, when we were discussing, me and Lata were discussing, she said there are a lot of sages who have been with families, and they've stayed with their families for long, and they have attained self-realization and liberation, which I don't doubt at all that they would have done it. But in a deep, in a very dark night when it is raining, and if they come across an animal which is suffering, they will spend the same time that they would do for any of their family members, because they consider the entire world as their family. I am not able to still do that, and I know when you are saying that you have to start disintegrating people into their 5 elements, this one, and start to see ourselves. Yeah, that is the first step. I fully agree with you, but whether with these steps, whether I have been able to do anything different, I have still not been able to find.
That is okay, but do you want to do it from today? No, forget about yesterday.
I'm not talking about anybody else in this whole thing. I'm just telling about myself.
I got it, Padmashri. It is all about yourself, but do you want to do it from today? Forget about you didn't do it earlier or whatever it is, that you leave it. Do you want to give a fair try today?
Yeah, the point is that with just disintegrating, I'm not still able to go there.
Forget about disintegration. I'm not asking you to disintegrate anything. I'm asking what is Viveka as per you. That's all what I'm asking. I'm not saying you should go and look at your husband as 5.
Is this this differentiation, of what I have been thinking till now and what it is actually is the Viveka. Meaning, you are thinking that these are people related to me. That is Ajnana. These are not the people. The whole world is related the same way to me, and the whole world is unrelated the same way to me. This is intellectualization again. But that is the Viveka, meaning the differentiation of understanding that the whole world is related the same way to me is Viveka. And getting the difference between what I was doing till now and what it is,
No, Padmashri,
what it is actually.
Padmashri, I agree. No, that is all is fine. Again, I'm asking this question: do you want to do that today? That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking anything else. I'm not trying to say that you should have looked it or how you are trying to do it. I'm not asking you to do it at all. And one small correction there. Viveka is not about you and the world being the same. That's not at all true. That's not Viveka at all.
No, I'm not saying. No, if you understood that the world and me are same is what you understood from my sentence, then I think I have not made myself clear.
Okay, fine. No worries.
I am saying there is nothing special relationship at all. If the relationship of me with anybody is the same as anybody else, is what I'm saying.
That is
It is the
correct.
same thing told in a different way, meaning you start to see
No, the
everybody as
Viveka, the Viveka here, small correction is that there is nothing called as relationship. Simple. That's Viveka. It's not about making similarity of relationships. No. It is.
No. You cannot say you don't have any relationship because that is something, again, that is a very intellectual way of saying it, because you have some relationship, but only thing is we start to distinguish that relationship. There is no distinction in that relationship.
Okay.
If we did not have any relationship, then there is no transaction at all. Then we would move out of where we are and into realistically we are having the relationship and we are trading that relationship. We are differentiating the relationship. And if you're saying there is no relationship, yes, that is the ultimate thing. But the ultimate thing is not what we are talking, right? We are talking about the steps to move towards the ultimate thing.
My
No
sincere,
relationship, it's all is the ultimate thing.
my sincere request to you, Padmashri, again, don't go so far. You have gone too far away. Why don't you relax a bit and just look at idli? Or if you feel that no, that is not at all possible, then I don't have an answer. I want all of
No,
us.
I am just, that is when Lata asked me, what is your goal? She asked. I said, that is what I am still searching, is what I'm saying.
So that is fine. Fine. Forget about all that.
So I
What has
don't
happened.
know.
No, wait for a second, Padmashri. Forget about all that what has happened in the past. We are sitting today. We are trying to understand what is Vairagya, what is Viveka. Now my question is very simple with relation to idli or whatever it is, near dosa or whatever example we have given. Don't extrapolate to your husband or wife or brother or sister or job or anything. No. Don't extrapolate. Just stick to this simple thing. And don't also try to disintegrate. I just asked you how is a idli prepared. And do you see idli? That's all what I asked. Why are you going farther? I never asked that question. So let us not run away into something else. Considering this, what we have spoken so far, my question is, what is Viveka in that? That's all. Not about anything else. Let's not bring family and obligation and all of that, what we have been doing. We are not going to head to anywhere.
In Italy, I don't know what Viveka is. I don't know. Plus.
Think it over. You will get it. And I don't mind stopping. See, what I decided is we are running. Actually, we should stop. We are running in the samsara. So we should stop running in the samsara. If we were to stop running in the samsara, we have to start with the simplest thing and stop there and watch what happens. So let's worry over that. Yeah, Lata, you want to add something to Viveka?
No, I'm just still trying not to give that obvious answers. What is coming to my mind intellectually.
Okay.
These are all 5 elements, and this is you're just trying to give nutrition to the body. Is ojas, all that will come to your mind. But those are all things which you have told and I have intellectualized. So I'm just trying to see what else will come from within me.
Yes.
To answer that question.
Yes. That's all is required. From all the 4 of us, that includes me also. I can't give a Vedantic documented answer.
Yeah, I have just gone through some 3-4 books which I had somewhere inside, some notes also. I got confused initially what is Viveka means. Yeah. My understanding is exactly what you have done, the analysis of the idli is fully convincing me. That means anything you see, just see that what is nitya anitya. You try to understand. To understand nitya anitya is one is that difference between a jiva, I can say sentience, and the inert one. And when you are eating something, for example, idli, so everything is inert there. There is no jiva in that. That means then if you divide into further basic elements of panchabhutas, and naturally you see panchabhuta because there is no attachment to that individual part, either water or earth or air. When it is mixed, then the attachment starts, because there is no nama and rupa there. It is just basic element. So you try to break whatever comes to you to that level, then automatically you will not have attachment, because that is different. And what happens is in our day-to-day life, we give idli means idli with this taste, this color, with this smoothness, and I love it kind of thing. So that happens because it has got nama and rupa, and we see that as something srishti has happened as a idli there that day from out of that idli, that from idli cooking that vessel. So we have to break into number of pieces and then see that time you have no attachment to that. So this way you have to detach, because that is anitya. That shape will not remain. Even idli, today is idli, tomorrow morning it will be really waste. No point. So if you start visualizing that, then you are not attached. Same way, idli, we have to treat your own family members also, because they also made out of that. If you see the body, or if you see that panchabhuta related structure, and what is there inside that is something chetana. And if you know this is chetana, chaitanya, the other one is inert, the breaking, that process itself is viveka, and understanding that is also viveka. Once you have viveka, then naturally attachment goes away. You will be going towards vairagya, because it's a natural process. That is my intellectual understanding, and I am trying to do it on daily basis nowadays.
Okay, so let us stop with that idli only. Now, how do you break nama and rupa in idli?
See, we call that as idli because from the childhood we have seen that shape, that color prepared by our mother, and we started calling it as idli. That is nama. And also rupa, the color and size and all that put together. Now, how to break it? Now, this is, I think, huge process of unlearning. It is very, very tough for people like me because I like variety of taste because I have huge attachment. I think much more than at least two of you. Maybe I don't know about Vilas. I have that preference. I think I have to do only meditation. That this is not idli. This is some panchabhuta.
No, I'll give
This
you.
is just.
Got it. You please complete.
Yeah.
Sorry, you complete.
Yeah. So when I look at that, I have to do the meditation, looking at the idli. That what is this is not. I should not see as a nama and rupa. I should try to break it into prithvi, apo, and this vayu. Like that, I have to break into that 5 elements, at least 4. It's possible. And then try to visualize through the same mind. Once you start visualizing same mind, like old password to new password, they change. First few days very difficult to remember. After few days of that habit, then you start remembering. That if we do it, and slowly that attachment will go away, and we see idli as panchabhuta.
No, that is again, that doesn't help you. But my question would be, how do you break it?
That
What-
will not help.
What you explain to me will never help.
And how to break it, I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, let us look at it in a different way, as our experience. Okay, so we get idli in front of us. So you will eat. You will have, if you really love idli or any way, so you'll enjoy it, right? So, and then after some time, there is no idli over there. And then that enjoyment will be there maybe for some time and it goes away. And then again, that means that it is not staying continuous. And then again, you would feel after some time, would feel like eating. Maybe if you love that thing, you will feel like eating again. So again, you will enjoy it and it goes. It's short-lived. So it is like, what do you say? It doesn't stay that enjoyment for long. So this is what I was, what do you say? I was just trying to see what happens when you get idli in front of you and you eat it, and then you feel satisfied if you really like it, and then after some time that is gone and forgotten. And again you have maybe after some time you will, like when you are feeling hungry, again you have that craving for the same thing, and you keep eating and it goes away and it doesn't stay.
That is correct. But how do you break it?
Yeah, this is something which we have to see. You will have to recognize that it is not staying with you always. That see, instantly when you eat and then you feel full, then you feel happy for some time or some momentary time, and then again it goes off, isn't it? And then again after some time you again have. I remember, I don't know who was it. Somebody telling the Sarvapriyananda only. He was asking in one gathering, do you want liberation? That means you will not be there. And then one lady told, it seems, no, I don't want liberation because then he asked why? Because I want to enjoy dal and chapati. I will not be able to eat dal and chapati. So you have to go. So how much ever you what do you say, eat something, if somebody likes idli a lot, and how much ever you eat, that craving is not getting satisfied at all. It is momentary, but again and again you want to keep on wanting to eat. So how to get out of it is the question,
Yes.
which has to be answered.
Yes.
And understanding that, I think, is viveka.
Experiencing that is viveka, not understanding it.
Correct.
So
Yeah, correct. Experiencing that is viveka. So, anyway, so let's not go to family, but it is very related. So where you are leading to, but that is there. So we are not able to get over that cravings, even though it is. So you eat it today, again tomorrow you want to eat. It is not that you don't want to eat tomorrow, day after. It continues continuously.
Yes, fine. So how do you break Nama and Rupa? Because anyway, Bhatt went ahead and looked at the book and he has explained it beautifully, accepted. Now how do you break Nama and Rupa? If you don't get an answer, I will answer it anyway. Anybody can answer. It need not be Lata only, and Lata can also answer.
Form is there, right? So form of idli is there already, and you are naming it in your mind, or you are being told that is idli.
Correct. Form will remain.
Form will anyway remain, because that anyway you cannot break and then say, okay, no form, now you don't come, because as long as you have eyes, you will see that form.
Correct.
So name is the one which we have attached to it.
Yes.
So that you have to disintegrate, that nama.
Yes. So my question is how?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think. No worries.
These are all some sounds in the, so here, maybe, I don't know, idli is called idli only in all languages. So these are all some sounds which he put together and made it as, labeled it.
No, that is fine.
So if somebody else hears idli, it will not create, somebody who doesn't know this language, Indian languages, they hear idli, then they will not have any impact. Isn't it?
That is correct. Now, that still doesn't answer how. It still is an intellectual insight.
Yeah, it's an intellectual insight. I'm just still thinking.
So shall I give the answer?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
This is the experiment what you need to do. Put the idli or whatever you love in the mouth, bite it, in the same plate, throw it out and try to eat it again.
No attachment, huh?
You will see it like a dead body.
Yes.
It's your own.
I think if you think this process also very tough to, you don't want samsara then.
It's just practical. I'll again repeat what I said. Put that food in the mouth, mash it up using your teeth. Don't suck inside. Put including the saliva and everything in the same plate where you are supposed to eat the next gulp. Don't put it to the side. Put exactly in the same place where you are taken the next bite. And now mix this one and the new one together and try to eat it. You will not be able to eat it.
Yes.
But how does that break?
Because there is no nama and rupa there. You will see that the whole thing, you will be so disgusting. The smell of your saliva and that mashed thing and all of that. And you need to practice not once. Practice it completely. And daily. All the 3 square meals. You have to do that.
That is vairagya, right? It's not viveka.
No. First you will get to see the real and non-real. That is what Bhatt explained. Then automatically it leads to vairagya. Immediately you will get vairagya. There is no other vairagya. Without viveka, there can't be vairagya. They both go together.
But that is at that moment. Afterwards, whenever you are eating idli, will you get the same vairagya? I'm sure you will not get that.
No, you have to again do the same thing. Until you get it, you should do the same thing. Then the viveka will dawn. At that moment, the viveka will dawn, and then you will see for yourself, not only in eating, in hearing, in seeing, in touching, in smelling, and all of that, you will start to see the real and unreal. So, easiest of that, you have to take one of the senses which either you are very much attached to or whatever. It's your choice. Some people can take sight, that is eyes. Some people can take ears. Some people can take tongue. Some people can take touch or the body. And some people can take smell. Whatever. You have to take one of them and do it daily like a ritual. It's not about idli having in Padmashri's home, on Bhatt's home, or in Lata's home. I need to mentally puke it out if I cannot do it physically in front of them, because they are going to take it in a very bad way. So I have to do it in mentally, but at home I should practice it physically. If I'm attached to a very gross thing, then I have to do it. Then the moment I puke it out,
But this is like forcefully pushing vairagya. It's a vairagya and all should dawn on you at the right second. But this is like saying in the jail such kinds of things they do, right? Not his own, somebody else's. They will spit and they will ask to eat. It is like the jail. Only thing is you are putting yourself to that jail treatment.
Because
so you don't get anger because it is somebody else. Because there it pushes anger. Here it I don't know, it only pushes, I don't, whether it is vairagya that gets pushed out, I don't know, but asahya is getting pushed out.
yes, you should get asahya. Then only that nama and rupa will break. And another thing, Padmashri, we are in prison. There is nothing other than prison right now we are in. So first and foremost, our viveka should dawn that you are in prison. You are being imprisoned by the senses.
That is fine. I just made a comparison to the jail, not because we are also feeling being jailed. I fully agree. That is why it is called bondage. I am not talking to referring to that aspect. But what I'm saying is, in a jail, somebody forcefully does it to you. Here, you are doing it yourself, and you are getting that asakya feeling. But the asakya feeling is the one which leads to vairagya. You feel.
Yes, I don't
know whether such practices leads you to vairagya, or it is just it is like
Right
one
out.
practice. These practices are like this tantra and mantra things that we are talking about.
No, it is
And
not.
You keep doing something.
No, Padmashri, what I'm suggesting is do it and see it for yourself. If you can't do it, then you will never do it, because human mind is something very brilliant. It will come up with concept. It says that, oh, this one, I don't think so we should be doing this. It should dawn upon it automatically. And that automatic thing will never come. And that is the reason in the Viveka Chudamani, Shankaracharya starts with body contemplation. He says that look at your body, how shit feeling do you get. Why he should do that? There is no need for him to do that. And
Yeah, but practically, should you do this to do that? Get that? I fully agree with Viveka Chudamani, but I'm just asking whether this practical aspect of spitting it and eating it again.
should you do that?
Necessary exercise.
Yes.
And you mean all the people who have written that would have done that because of that only they did it.
No, this is where we are going beyond. What I'm saying is this is one of the method. If we are gross, if we are not able to get it, if there are other ways of getting it, there might be other ways of getting it. I'm not saying this is the only way to do it. I'm saying that ultimately you should get disgusted. Unless we get disgusted, the unreal will never come out. It seems to be real. Simple as that. Viveka and Vairagya are two eyes of the same person. It's not that it is first Viveka will dawn and Vairagya will come later, or Vairagya will dawn and Viveka will come later. In fact, both of them dawns together. Okay. Now, this is one of the method. I'm not saying this is the only method to do it. There might be other methods depending upon the mentality of the person. Ultimate aim to understand Viveka is to disintegrate what you are saying as this. Unreal will come out, real will stay. How you do it? There can be hundreds of methods. And this is one of the
Now I agree with you.
Yeah, this is one of the effective methods.
Now I agree with you. Right. So, no, because when you said without doing that, you will never be able to break the Nama Rupa, you said in between. So I was a little bit concerned.
No. You see, you have it right there. You don't have to read hundreds of books to get hold of this Nama and Rupa splitting. You just eat and you see what happens. The Nama Rupa is already disintegrated. Even if you don't puke it out, you see that in the tongue itself, everything is cut. There is nothing there. Anyway, I think it is 9:35. Is that okay to continue, or shall we do it tomorrow?
We can do it on Monday.
Monday. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you then. Bye.
Thank you.
Nice weekend. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.